So nothing says Mardi Gras like some Cajun cooking, so we are back in the kitchen.
We're with Nan and Son from Elmer's in Ashfield to make some authentic New Orleans jambalaya. New Orleans, not New Orleans.
Or
right.
Nolans,
I gotta,
right?
Or Nolans.
New Orleans. Just
New
go with
Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. I gotta say it right. Good to have you guys here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. So what is jambalaya?
Jambalaya is just like a bunch of mixed ingredients, sort of like a gumbo. It's an easy style gumbo, but everything in one pot with rice.
I love one pot cooking because that makes cleanup even easier.
Yes, indeed.
So hey, why don't we get started?
Let's get started.
All right, what do we do first?
Put a little, like a teaspoon or a tablespoon of oil. Get
Okay.
your ham and sausage ready in the pot.
And you put it in a hot pan too.
In a hot pan, definitely.
Okay.
Get it caramelized.
And you always want to put oil in a hot pan too, right? Because you want the vegetables not to soak it in.
Definitely. It's
right.
got to be hot before you start off with. But this is really easy because it's just a one pot. Once you get everything cooking,
Yeah.
you just stir it all together.
Mixed together, yeah.
Throw the top on it.
So some onions you threw in there?
Some onions I just put in. We have onions, peppers as a base, sort of like what they call a trinity in New Orleans. But my trinity is onions, peppers, and garlic.
Yes.
Instead of celery.
Right, that's my
Change
trinity.
yours. Yes, indeed.
That's two, yeah.
And both of you are from Nolans, right?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
we are.
I've known his son since he was 6 years old.
Really?
Yep.
Do you miss New Orleans this time of year?
Very much.
I just got back.
No way. Oh.
So I'm sure looking at that shot we took of New Orleans right now has got you really itching to go back,
Oh,
huh?
absolutely.
So let's talk about, we'll keep cooking the jambalaya. Let's talk about the Winkle Picker Festival happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It's a tongue twister.
It is.
Yeah, I have to say
Winkle
it slow so I don't mess it up. Tell us,
Sorry.
what is Winkle Picker?
A winkle picker. Actually, those are shoes, rock and roll shoes from the 50s, which is why we like that name. Also, we kind of like the scariness of saying it, too.
Yeah.
You know, just a little.
I've been saying like winkle, pickle, winkle,
Yeah,
picker.
I think we got it down, Winkle Picker.
Winkle picker.
Good job.
So tell us about this festival, Dan.
It's a 3-day festival. We started it last year, and we didn't know if it was going to be a Mardi Gras thing, but people like the New Orleans Mardi Gras theme, so we're doing it like that. I, of course, have my tutu on today because
look
it
at this
is Mardi
tutu.
Gras.
Oh, check it out, yes.
Yeah, do a spin. Oh, yeah.
I want one.
The Mardi Gras.
So great.
But it's 3 days of music, food, fun. We got Friday night we have the night of love and chocolate where you can have dinner. Son is making dinner.
Yes.
He's so good. Son's going to be one of the great chefs of America. I don't know if you know that, but
I
he
don't
is.
doubt it.
He is going to be that.
You look the This looks good. It smells great.
Yes.
So we have Night of Love and Chocolate where you have you can have dinner with Son, and then across the street, all the chocolate you can eat in various forms. Cakes, chocolate, candy, so much chocolate. Another chef's coming in.
We're
for
going to
us.
overwhelm you with
It's
chocolate.
so
I'm gonna
good.
look at you
Because you're a girl,
both of
and
us
girls
could-
eat chocolate.
And I love
everyone eats-
chocolate.
And there's so much live music too. The band that we have rocking Studio
Yep,
1A
we
all
got
day
them on
today.
Sunday night. We've got Saturday night. We have Steve Riley, who just won a Grammy. Steve Riley and the Mammoo Playboys playing at Town Hall in Ashfield. Sunday night we have Elin Jewell. We have Charles Neville talking about his whole life. Charles Neville of the Neville Brothers, legendary Charles Neville, talking about his whole life in music and growing up in the South. It's gonna be fabulous.
That's big names.
It's huge.
Yeah.
We don't
And
mess
there's
around.
stuff for kids, too.
And there's kids. We have the Mardi Gras ball on Saturday afternoon with the Primate Fiasco. That's going to be so much fun. Primate Fiasco, I don't know them. They're as close to New Orleans as you can get without being from there. They're so good. The whole weekend, we have Carlos Neville, who's Charles Neville's son, who is a chef from Bayonne in New Orleans. He's going to be teaching cooking on Saturday morning, how to stuff all the way from
Pretty
Bayonne
cool.
to what
Something
you
for
learn.
everybody.
Every
for everyone.
single
For sure.
person.
Let's get back to our jambalaya
Yeah,
here.
so we cook the normal jambalaya in parts. We start off with the meat and then your vegetables. Also, the base of it is tomato. Put some tomato paste in there.
All right.
Let that caramelize in the pot a little bit.
Now tomato
get that
paste, is
going?
that supposed to kind of boil down? I always have trouble with tomato paste. It's supposed to stay chunky, right?
Yes, the paste. It's just the paste is a thickener actually.
I gotcha. All right.
Oh, it
It's a
smells
nice
yummy.
Smells real
tomato
good.
product. We add the actual fresh tomatoes to give it some freshness.
And are those some sun-dried tomatoes in there
There
too?
are some sun-dried and fresh tomatoes in there.
All right. Tomatoes 3 ways.
Yes.
Tomatoes.
It's like the new Holy Trinity.
Well, jambalaya is like gumbo, like you say. You can use any ingredients that you want, and then you can even make it vegetarian as well.
Very cool.
Here's my shrimp right here.
All right.
This
Oh,
is
that's
a-
like a classic ingredient,
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's a classic.
Yes.
But you can put any
traditional-
kind of meats too. You can put, like I've seen scallops in there, I've seen sausage, you know, all that good
Yeah, it's like a jambalaya comes from like the Spanish. It's like a paella, and it just traditional from New Orleans. You use the ingredients there instead of whatever they use in Spain. We're using New Orleans ingredients. andouille
scallops,
sausage.
Scallops is Yankee.
Yes.
Yankee jambalaya.
Is it? Okay.
I
Yeah.
want it to be Fat Tuesday every
You're gonna put the
day.
rice in there, let the rice toast up.
All right.
All right, well, we're going to check back in with you. We'll work on it and let it cook down.
All right, so we're going to finish up this recipe
wait.
just a little bit. Welcome back to Mass Appeal. Ashley's right there. She's hiding. We're back in the kitchen to finish up our dish. Thank you so much for sticking around, you two. So we're making the jambalaya.
Yes, we just finished it up, and this is after it's cooked for 30 minutes in there with the rice. It's all done. Then
So
you take it out.
Do you add any water to get the rice to
Yes,
get
it
to
was
its
two
desired?
cups of
Two
shrimp
cups.
stock.
Oh, shrimp stock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
After when you cook the shrimp, you take the skins off and boil it in water and get the shrimp flavor.
I didn't know
Add
you could
that
make
to
shrimp
there.
stock.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so let's plate this up, and then if you're making jambalaya, does it go with anything? Do you serve, or is it kind of standalone?
It's a standalone dish, but you can make it as a side dish with take the meat out, put it on the side, like a chicken breast on the side, or shrimp
Or
on the
just mix it
side.
all together,
Mix
right?
it all
Yeah,
together,
exactly.
or you can make it
Doesn't all the
vegetarian.
flavors sit together.
That's what I love about jambalaya. Well, here you go if you don't mind. Throwing
Yes,
us a little
indeed.
plate, and that's the jambalaya. But we've had food and drink and dessert galore on the show today.
And yeah, oh my gosh.
Let's highlight some of these items.
So good.
We started it off with the po' boy. The po' boy is made with steak and cheese. It's the perfect
It's
Fat
good.
Tuesday.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. That's all I have to say about
We've
that.
been nibbling at it throughout
And then we've
every
got this
single
dessert.
commercial.
It's the core a la creme.
Core a la creme. It's perfect for not only Fat Tuesday when you're indulging your sweet tooth, but also for Valentine's Day when you're trying to impress that special
And then,
someone.
of course, the Mardi Gras cocktail,
Which
I heard tastes delicious.
which is pretty tasty. I
the
smelled it. I
jambalaya.
didn't taste it, of course not.
And really quickly, we just want to recap. This weekend is the Winkle Picker Festival in Ashfield.
Yes.
It's going to be a great time.
You can get tickets at Elmer store in Ashfield.
And it's going to be all weekend long. And if people want more information, they can always go to the website.
WinklePickerFest.com.
And it's going to be all over the place. It's 3 days. There's food. There's entertainment. There's cooking classes.
And we are really from New Orleans, so this is the real deal.
This isn't
It's
just
the real
real.
deal.
This isn't the Disney style. This is it.
This is it.
Thank you guys for being here to make
It's a pleasure
jambalaya.
to
It's
have
been
you
a great
here.
show. I've had so much fun.
Oh yeah.